Welcome back to my YouTube channel. For the past couple of days, I've been watching the news. Well, I've been watching it more than that, but I've been focused on the last couple of days, seeing the stuff on YouTube and TikTok and just locally here in Seattle where people are going through a lot of things right now because of today's climate, as far as all the deportations, the job layoffs, people just losing their job and a lot of places not hiring. I've been thinking that, it's getting hard out there for a lot of people, especially people who had a routine, who had been on jobs for a certain amount of time, and then all of a sudden just you no longer work there, or people getting fired for the most randomest things, or especially like since DEI has been gone, a lot of people are struggling right there. Like I noticed it, but it really doesn't affect me too much because I'm a retired veteran. So I'm starting to, I guess, empathize more for people that's going through a lot of things. And it made me think of something crazy, just randomly out of nowhere. This Bill Burr video, it pretty much sums it up the way I was thinking, because I know a lot of people think this, or sometimes, they act on it. The recent things with, the guy who shot up the United Healthcare, and a lot of people just going through stuff, going back to their jobs, just causing havoc because they no longer work there. A lot of people protesting. So I'm gonna just play this video real quick, and then I'm gonna just explain more into it later.
So anyways, yeah, so I have a lot of fucked up thoughts, man. I do. This is the most recent one I had.
I know a lot of people think that, you have this fucked up thoughts, just sitting there and something comes to your mind. You know you're not gonna do it, but you think about it because you're feeling that at the moment.
You ever drive down the street and see like 30 people up on a sidewalk and you just think,
who doesn't do that?
right? You don't do it, you just think it. That's what like separates the psychos from the functioning psychos, right?
It's like us in the military, we just have like these random thoughts, think about doing this, what if we do this, just, a straight up go GTA on something, rampage, but you don't, just because you're not that mentally unstable. But there are people out there that actually do it, so you got to watch out. If someone's displaying signs like that are your friends or neighbors, relatives, talk to them, because a lot of people out there are one negative comment or one lack of a buy or high, or someone is not told that they were loved or good morning. They're one gesture away from just completely losing it. Some people are on the edge right now. They're losing their jobs, and their relationship with their spouse, significant other is on the line. A lot of people, with, close to being homeless, being put out on the street. It's a lot of people out there. A lot of people, just recently got cheated on or close to cheating on somebody else because of things that's going on.
Psychos, they just think it, fuck it, they do it. They get the wipers going, they make a day out of it, right? But as a functioning psycho, not only do you not do it, you actually analyze it. Like, man, if I just leave my hand right here, nobody knows who I am. I move it 2 degrees over here, I'm on the cover of Newsweek. I am instantly famous, right? Right here, nobody knows me. Just a regular jackass, like, hey, bitch.
Like that Luigi guy, the United Healthcare, when he got him, if he wouldn't have done it, no one would have ever known him. But he did it. Now he's on the cover of all these magazines, news networks. He's famous. You got people, sending him fan mail. You got people sending him hate mail. You got people analyzing him. I understand, what he's going through, because a lot of other people are doing the same thing. A lot of people wake up one morning and just like, they think to themselves, fuck it. You may be sitting in your car, get ready to go to work, come from work, and just, may have issues going on at home, may have issues going on at work. You don't know if you're on a chopping block or not, or you already got terminated and you don't know what to do, you don't know where to turn. A lot of people in the military, we deal with this a lot, There's a reason why they have like this 22 is 22 too many, because, statistics report that 22 veterans or active service members on a daily basis, delete themselves.
Yeah, you want to come to the cookout? Maybe you could bring that potato salad. It was such a big hit last year. One of the most horrific scenes we've seen in years. Bodies just strewn about. You should really go there. Amy's gonna be there. You could strike up a conversation, maybe hook up with her. No indication he even tried to stop.
like I said, a lot of people are going through that right now. A lot of people feeling it, and it's crazy because it's always been happening, but not to this level, especially recent years or recently because the change in our government and you know it's just what do you do? You talk to other people, you talk to friends. Like me, I'm lucky I don't have to deal with that. I retired in 2017 from the military, and I got my VA stuff, so I'm good. I got a lot of hobbies that I do. Things that are cathartic that keep me focused on the future. Like a recent hobby I got into, making candles, wax melts, and stuff like that. I fly drone, I do drone videos. More candle wax melt stuff. I started writing. I started, what's up? I got RCs. Like you can check my YouTube channel. All my videos and my shorts. It's pretty much a lot of the hobbies that I do in there. Just stay active, stay motivated, and a lot of people, like I say, they wake up and fuck it. And have you ever heard of the term going postal? That was a thing. I remember back in the '80s, it happened. It was like a Edmond, Oklahoma, like 1986, I believe. Guy just got tired. At work, he went to the post office. He took out 14 employees, and then turned the gun on himself. That happens. There's movies about stuff like that. Like this one right here. Ever heard of this movie? Falling Down? It's a good movie. Guy, got fed up with it, society, He just, he literally fell down. He become unhinged, become unglued. He just started just taking his aggressions out on society, And then what about this movie, Unhinged? Similar thing, Russell Crowe, divorced, his wife, and he had problems with his job. He got laid off. One person, it was in traffic or whatever. Someone honked a horn at him, and he just went apeshit. See, a lot of people like that right now. People who are close to being homeless, they just don't care anymore. A lot of the crime that's going on right now in the communities. I see it here every day in Seattle. Just recently where someone drove a car into one of the dispensaries here, Sean Kemp's dispensary. There's still a lot of stuff. A lot of people are doing a lot of break-ins of people's vehicles, people's houses, home invasions, because people don't have any jobs. People just lazy these days. It's just, it's crazy. Like I said, here's this movie right here, Unhinged, with Russell Crowe. And it's just amazing. Like, a lot of people are actually doing the same exact thing, even doing it worse. And the other movie right here, Falling Down. It's just like a lot of people just don't know where to turn, don't know who to talk to. Although there are things out there, but a lot of people are needing immediate help, and people aren't getting it. I remember back in the day when, a situation happened when I was still stationed in El Paso. Veteran, he's having issues. Nothing was, helping. Nothing was helping. So remember one day we had an active shooter. He, went to the VA hospital, took out his doctor, I think took out himself and his nurse. Just because he felt that he wasn't being, the doctor wasn't seeing him, wasn't, focusing on his need. So that's happening a lot these days. So for all you people out there that need to hear this, keep your head up. It will get better. Be resilient. Be flexible. Find other things and other avenues to place all that aggression. Like me, I got hobbies. I'm on YouTube now, because I got nothing but time on my hands. Like I said right here with this video, I fly drones. It's just me flying around throughout Seattle. Go traveling if you can. If you're not, just do something that's cathartic, that's, stress relieving, if you will. Anyone know anybody, talk to them. Let them know it's going to be all right. If you can, help them out. But all the veterans out there, there's support. There's lots of support. On Facebook, call the VA, call your local VFW, Veterans of Foreign Wars. There's somebody to talk to. You just got to talk to them. You reach out. But let me know your thoughts, comments down below about the video. If you have any questions, comments, concerns, of anyone, let it be heard. Give me a thumbs up, like, share, subscribe, and I'll catch you in the next video. Peace.